For years, I've been motivating others to motivate myself. For years, I've been coming on this camera, make sure. I've been coming on this camera to speak life into the mass. I started this program or this YouTube channel because I wanted to make a difference. Because I didn't know who I was. And I didn't feel love inside myself. And I didn't feel enough. And so I faked it. And I came on here even when I didn't believe in myself. I came on here as a broken down housewife that was beat down by her husband and programmed to be his robot. And I decided that if I was ever going to get away from that I needed to do something. And the only thing I could do back then was to turn on the camera even scared as a Beachbody coach. And what that did for me, it was the catalyst. It became my, you guys became my safe place. And you never know when you put yourself online what's gonna happen. You can get torn apart, and sometimes I do. But I have to realize that that's coming from, it's a reflection of whatever you're going through. And the reason I don't get mad or upset about it or take it personally is because I know I've been there. I've been there, I've been hurt, I've been abused, I've had trauma. And I did everything I could to get out of that. I did everything I could to make my life better. I did everything I could to stand even when I was shaking. I did everything I could to make a different life for myself. And although everything hasn't been perfect, it's been the catalyst to my healing, to my new now, to where I can now just let God work through me. And I know that may sound foreign to you if you don't know what that feels like. But when you hit rock bottom and you have nothing else, you feel like you have no family, you feel like your dog dies, you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have a lot of friends, you dig deep. And that can become your biggest blessing in your life, is when you're completely alone and you have no one. And so at that moment you reach out, you're just like, I surrender all. I surrender all. Please, if there is something higher than me, come and help me heal today. And you kind of do that every day, and you just go through your traumas, go through the crying. And there was like this calcified over my heart. I was so calcified because I had been so hurt my whole life. Alcoholic parents, alcoholic husband, alcoholic grandparents. So to this day, I do not like to drink. I don't drink at all. I love water and iced tea, and that's about it. I love sober living because when you're sober, you get clear. You don't have a cloudy judgments. You're clear, your vessel is open, and you can finally hear in between your thoughts. And when you finally hear my child sit down and relax, I didn't know how to rest for years. And when you finally get permission to sit down and rest, because that's all you got, it's the greatest gift you're going to ever give to yourself. even though you think you're at the biggest loss of your life, you're at the beginning. Because now you know you don't have to do it your way. Now you know there's a greater way. There's a better way. Now you know that you can trust that every time you open up your voice, the message is not from you. You're just being used as a vessel. And now you know that when there's no fear, the fear is gone, and you know you're safe. You know you're taken care of because God's the CEO of the world. So now you know that your life is just going to keep, the old ways have to go. And the new ways, even though it's scary, you get a new program system, you get a new way of living and being. And now you know you're going to make a difference to the collective because now you know it's not you. Now you can take the pressure off yourself. You're like, yeah, it's not me. Woo! And now you can work on yourself, designing a life full of health and wealth and great things. Now you know you can eat good. Your nutritional level is great. And now you know you can stretch. I'm trying to hold on to this weight and do this sideways. Okay. Now you know that you can just eat healthier and your body will tell you what it needs. You can get rid of the carbs. You can get rid of the sugar. Now you can just add more protein. Now you can live a life you love on purpose because you let down the walls of all the things that you thought you had to do to be good for everybody else and enough for everyone else. And you can say, I surrender all. I surrender all. Everything I do and say is coming from my inner guidance. And now your life will begin to change forever, and you'll have to lose some friendships and people along the way. But the ones that are for you will congratulate you on your new journey, your new health journey, your new love journey. And the ones that don't, the ones that want you to stay the way you used to be, will just simply go away. You don't even have to say anything. They'll just go away. And that's great, because you cannot change anyone. People have to be ready for change. Nobody could tell me anything until I was ready. Nobody can tell you anything until you are ready. So until you're ready, you have to just march to the beat of your own drum. But when you're ready, you'll know. And when you let down your walls and you work through your trauma, you realize you don't have to be afraid of anything anymore. You don't have to live in fear. You don't have to cut anybody down anymore. You don't have to gossip. You can just simply be and trust that everything is always working out for you. And everything is in perfect timing. And God is never late, but He's never early either. So when you learn to stand on knowing that right now, all my needs are met. Right now, I have a home gym, and I can come in here whenever I want and jump on my rebounder and work on my body slowly and carefully because of my age. And I can give myself grace, and I can show myself love, and I can be my own best friend. It changes your life forever, because now you're not looking for approval from others. All you're wanting every day is to be thankful and grateful for your health, for your wealth and for wisdom to keep on coming, and for the awareness to know that the past is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't change it. It's gone. The future has not happened yet, so I don't need to think about the future. The bills aren't paid in the future. All is well right now. I have everything I need right now. I'm sitting in this gym right now, and I'm speaking to my beautiful audience right now. And some will get me, and some won't. And some will congratulate me, and some will say, you're a hypocrite. And every comment I get shows me exactly where you are in your life. It's like a reveal of who you think that you are. So if you think you're hiding behind the camera and you're going to be at nasty comments, you have to remember that's what you feel about yourself. Because somebody who's healing and somebody who is doing the work that has awareness and wisdom would never leave comments like that. So that shows me exactly where people are in their journey. It's not right or wrong. It just is what it is. And so I just wanted to come on here because I've been mainly doing short videos. I hope you're enjoying the short videos. And I wanted to, sometimes I want to come on here and do long videos as well, because obviously that's how I started the channel. And I want to let you know that you deserve a healthy, happy, beautiful life. And it starts with you and ends with you. So don't put the blame on anyone else. It's because of Sally or Sue or John that I'm not healthy. And take all of it, take all of your accountability and put it back to yourself, and do it for yourself. If you were the only relationship that you should be concerned of every single day is the relationship with you and yourself. And falling in love with yourself will create a love that you love on purpose. And that's my message. Somebody's at my door. Ooh.